It's Sunday, and I'm wrapping up the week by summarizing this week's theme. Are you being too frugal in retirement? In case you missed any of the episodes, here's what I talked about, some of the highlights from this week. First of all, I think a lot of the over frugality in retirement comes from a fear that you're going to run out of money. This is totally normal. You are not alone. The key is finding the right balance and understanding that the saver's mindset that got you to where you are has to evolve into a spending mindset so that you don't feel such restraint and guilt and reluctance to dip into your retirement nest egg. I also talked about how finding the balance between overspending, which we obviously want to avoid, and over frugality, striking that balance in the middle and being intentional with your spending, prioritizing simplicity so you're not overcomplicating your life either. Those are the keys to spending in a way that brings you more fulfillment and should help you to not feel so guilty. Because if you're spending money on the right things, and you're doing it in a way that brings you fulfillment and joy, you know you're not wasting your retirement. What I worry about with people who are too frugal in retirement is that they don't do the things that they enjoy doing. They don't spend their money in a way that brings them joy and fulfillment and meaning because they just don't spend money. We want to avoid that. Also, I talked about yesterday, especially some top tips for being prudent with your withdrawals and being careful with your withdrawals, and how you can do that and give yourself a license to spend money while reducing fear, because you know that if you do it the right way, those withdrawals are sustainable. If you maintain flexibility, if you pay attention to the percentage of your portfolio that you're withdrawing, if you maintain a diversified portfolio, these are all things that can help ensure that you're giving yourself the best chance possible of not running out of money in retirement. And then I also talked about generosity with your kids, your grandkids, charities, causes you care about, your church. That helps to reframe the purpose of money and to help you let go of that as well. I just want to give you some encouragement. You saved and sacrificed for decades, and you did so for a reason. I just want to encourage you today that your retirement is for enjoying the fruits of your decades of labor. It's for living. It is not for hoarding. And I challenge you also to pick one area of your life that's important to you. Is it your health? Is it your relationships? Is it your hobbies? Is it becoming more generous and giving more away? And I want you to find a way to spend intentionally this month, even just one thing, and do it without guilt. For me, I talked about this earlier in the week. I'm going to replace the duct taped TV cabinet in my kids' playroom and fix the duct tape side mirror on my minivan. See the theme here? Duct tape. You know you're frugal when you've got loads and loads, rolls and rolls of duct tape just laying around, waiting to be used to help you maintain something that is in desperate need of replacement, but you just can't bring yourself to replace. Don't be like that. Don't be like me. If you're enjoying the podcast, subscribe and follow so you never miss an episode. You can leave a review. Please do so because your feedback helps me improve the podcast. It helps new listeners find the show. Share the podcast with a friend or family member who's getting close to retirement as well. And if you want to learn more about working with me, you can check out my website, truenorthra.com. There you can book a free 15-minute call with me. Just click on the link in the upper right-hand corner. All right, so tomorrow I'm starting a brand new theme. You may have heard the news recently that President Trump signed an executive order that paves the way for private equity and crypto investments to be allowed in 401k plans. Now, this isn't something where you're going to see like next month, you all of a sudden have access to these funds in your menus in your 401k plans, but it's probably coming at some point in some form down the road. And so I want to focus on now, like thinking about this now. Is this a big opportunity or a hard pass? And I'll give you my thoughts on that and what you might want to consider for your own 401k in next week's episodes. I hope you have a blessed Sunday. My name is Ashley Michike, and this is the Retirement Quick Tips Podcast.